Hi everyone, it's Natalie here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to use Instagram stories to get clients, all right? I know that sometimes social media and Instagram can feel like a waste of time because you're not sure how you should be using it effectively. Well, I wanted to let you know that regardless of if you have 50 followers or you have 10,000 followers, you can use Instagram stories as a very effective tool to get clients on a consistent basis. I want you to stick around to the end of this video because I am going to be sharing a very important announcement about how you can sign up for a free live training with me, where I'm going to show you how to use Instagram in general, all aspects of it effectively to get clients, all right? It's happening this month, okay? So stick around to the end of the video for that full announcement, as well as how to get a free Instagram audit from me. So one of the first things that you need to know about using Instagram efficiently to get clients is to get consistent. All right, this does two things for you. One, it actually holds you accountable, right? And it makes it so that you have to get over that perfectionism thing. It makes it so that you have to start posting on a regular basis. And two, it actually gets your followers and new people that find your profile. It gets them addicted to your content. It gets them, craving you and your authority and wanting to know more about you personally, as well as more about, how you can solve their problem, okay? I'm going to show you a couple of different examples of how to do this effectively. All right, so right now I'm showing you my Instagram stories archive, where you can see all of the recent kind of posts that I've been posting. I've done a mixture of here's something that I did as value to help people out. Here's something that's going on in my regular life. Here's an old YouTube video that I put out, right? And I'm also engaging the audience. So I'm doing a mixture of different things, and I'm doing it daily. And I have a lot of the same people, once they find my profile, they watch my stories on a consistent, regular basis, and they get addicted to it until eventually, when I do something that I'm going to talk to you about later about how to actually convert these people and get them to reach out to you as clients, right? Then they reach out to me, they're super interested in what I have to offer, and they want to work with me. Another bonus tip that I want to share about doing this is that if you create effective content, you can actually essentially repost content, okay? Here's one of my stories actually that I use often when I repurpose my content, okay? Because if you're posting every day, it can get really tiring to always post new things, especially for me on the weekend when I want to just spend time with family and friends. So a lot of times I'll post stories that are from an earlier date and I'll repost them. I have new people always watching my content, so it's okay, right? But at the same time, I'm providing value, right? And this is something I might occasionally post regularly, right? Not super regularly where it's like every few days, but on more of a month-to-month basis so that I'm not always having to create new content after new content after new content. So my next best tip is to actually solve a problem with your stories, okay? When you do things like this, you're going to position your value, you're going to position your worth, people are going to see you as an authority, they're going to keep coming back to watch more and more of your stories. So what do I mean by that? You want to create content on your stories that actually, kind of takes one of the problems that your clients has and create a small training about it. I'm going to show you an example in a second of this. Think of it like a small blog, though, that's very consumable. It's not like a webinar, right? But it's a small little blog where people can watch it, they can get value from it, and they can actually start implementing it. Okay, so here's that example. So here's an example all the way back in January where I created kind of a training about how to set up goals, business goals for the new year. Because A, I knew it was something that a lot of people were thinking about. B, I know that people have a hard time taking abstract goals and turning them into daily actions. So it's something I posted back in January where I actually went through step by step my own process, right? I had step 1, step 2, I show exactly how to go through this. Also, if you want to check this out, it's still up on my Instagram under the Learn highlight. Okay, but I talk about how to exactly do this, and what happens is that a lot of people send me messages saying how much it helped them, saying that they want to learn more, and then I'm developing more of a relationship with my actual following rather than them just being random people. Okay, when you actually solve a problem, people see you as an authority and they keep coming back to watch more and more of your content. Another tip for creating content that people actually want to watch and consume on your stories is to actually engage with your followers, meaning do polls, okay? Ask them questions, tell them to DM you, right, what they want to see. So here's an example of that. Here's a story of mine, again, back in January, right, where I asked people what they wanted to see in my new YouTube video. This way I know, hey, these are topics that people want to see. People are voting on this, and they want to see this one first. And when you start doing things like that, then when you actually put out that piece of content, then people go and they watch it and they consume it and they reach out to you, and it works really, really effectively for doing this. My next tip is to actually talk about what you offer. So many people are scared to say what they do and what they offer, and they treat Instagram like they're an influencer instead of treating Instagram like you're an entrepreneur. You're not an influencer, okay? Even if you want to help people and you want to have an impact, it doesn't mean you're an influencer. You need to use Instagram as an entrepreneur. And that's why even when you have a small following, you can still get clients from Instagram. So what do I mean? When you're putting out valuable content, maybe mention what you actually do and how you actually help people. Another great way is to create an entire story really talking about what problems people are facing that is your niche, right? And where they want to be and how your offer can actually get them there. So I'm going to show you an example of this. So on my profile here, you can see this little highlight is called GYI. This is about my program, Grow Your Impact. I posted on my stories. I need to create a new one of these because this is actually from back in Christmas, and you can see some Christmas lights in the background, but I'm going to show you exactly what I mean with this. So right here, I'm telling people exactly what I offer. Okay, and if you're worried, I don't want to seem salesy, right? That's not what you're doing. People actually have a problem and they want a solution. And I'm sure you're an expert, so you should be absolutely thrilled that you're providing a solution to this problem. All right? You shouldn't post this every day. Okay, because if you're doing that, that's a little much. But talk about what you offer, because if you don't talk about what you offer, people don't know that you're offering anything, and they just are going to be like, oh, this is so inspirational, but then they're not going to turn into your client, right? So this is what I do in this story is I talk about what people are facing, and I talk about how what I offer actually helps people get to where they want to go. The other thing you want to do is actually direct people to the link in your bio. Not a lot of people use the link in their bio effectively. All right. If you don't have a link in your bio, you can do this by telling people to DM you a word, and then you send them some sort of information or have them sign up for a call with you. Or, right, if you have a certain amount of followers, you can even use the swipe up feature. But that's not necessary. Okay. I don't have that feature because I don't have enough followers currently, and I get a lot of clients from Instagram. So it's not necessary. My clients have that feature, but if you do, use it. Okay? Other thing that I was going to say though is that you want to actually use this effectively. Occasionally direct people to that link in your bio, whether it's a piece of content, whether it's for people to opt in for some sort of thing that you're offering, whether it's for people to book a call, and kind of rotate this, but actually use the link in your bio as a tool to get people to take action and do what you want them to do, so you move them closer to becoming your client. So I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, be sure to like this video, comment below what you'd like me to talk about next, and share this video with a friend. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I put out a video just like this one every single Friday, okay? As far as the announcement about the webinar, It's going to be fully comprehensive about how to use Instagram effectively. Each part, I'm talking bio, content, right? How you should take photos, every little aspect about how to use Instagram effectively, okay? I even had people that attended the last one. They sent me a message saying that they already started having ideal clients start to follow them, reach out to them, and now they're actually getting clients from that free webinar alone. All right, so if that's something you're interested in, be sure to go down below and click that link to go ahead and register for the free live webinar. It's happening April 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern. As well as if you're a person where you're ready to not just get free tips, but you want to fully go ahead and start having a roadmap of how you can get your online nutrition business up and running, get lots of clients, right? Make your business profitable, but also make a really big impact in how you work with people. If that sounds like you, then you also want to go check out the link below that I have where you can actually schedule a free one-to-one consult with me. All right, with that said, thank you all very much, and I'll see you next Friday.